With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Alright, have you been talking to any particular team, Joe? Wow, what the... Hopefully I get to change my username. I don't know why I want it. No coach. Senior national. Rose Anderson. And Braves. Right. Look, son, thanks. Said, I hope I get to change my dude's name. I know it'll be called Joe Randall.
You lived that in your baseball career. What's this world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Wow. Come from my damn controller.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. You know, I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, you know, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, you know, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, you know, what are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, you know, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you can trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them, and they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
Jim Callis, huh? Like I said, I hope I get to change my dude's name. I don't want to be called Joe Randall.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Club's intrigued by your potential as a two-way player, Joe. I'm game, that's right. See, they call me Joe. I might have to change the name to Joe Randall. Can't change it. Where do you see yourself playing in the field? Somewhere in the infield for sure. What spot? Shortstop. One game on the mound and pulling the field and doing what takes base in him.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community. I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that. And frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
put any random stuff in here to my creation. What? Got the four-seam fastball, changeup, curveball as a pitching style. Only a 38 overall player. Man, I'm low. 8 potential though. Oh, they put me at 29 starting pitcher. I chose 27. Alright. Pose. Spark plug. Let's see here. I don't really have much power. I might as well give myself more contact at this point. I guess that's what that's doing. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I have no speed either. That's the power. Control. Break. Yeah, need these things I got. I only have like 3 items so far. Let's see here. Maybe even 2 items, I think. There we go. Ah, man. I know I had this one. Pitch types. Alright, I'm on the Mississippi Braves. My roster. Freddie Freeman, Kuna, Ziabis, Masa Zuni. I go with shortstop over by Desmond Swanson. Garcia. They got me a pitcher right now or something. Yeah, they got me a pitcher, 55 overall, a potential pitcher. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be a star in the making. What a start! And a name change from Joe Random to Hale. There we go. What's going on in the league? I'm just starting, I guess. So let's see. Something next. The calendar looks like all fresh. With our games. Alright, let's play next. Whatever the next scenario is or whatever.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Check purple. You know what, bitches? 1, 2, 3. The 3 top options. Okay, welcome to focus training. On every off day and in between long stretches of games, you'll be able to make a choice of whether every game you want to train. In the training category to learn more about how it will affect you. Trust your career, various facilities will become available to you to train and improve your abilities. Your batting cage, a bullpen, training guys as you've seen in the past. Each facility will offer you the ability to 20 ways to increase. Okay? Ways is slider on here. New pitch to learn. Slider. Okay. It's a cool way to learn a new pitch. I don't know if I want to stay as a pitcher though. I like to change it before too faster for now. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't even tell you what your attribute gain is going to be no more. Oh, okay. I need to do my. If it's my primary pitch, my primary pitch is going to be the best pitch for now. Am I going to do another practice beforehand or what? I'm in AA right now. Since oh, they got me playing at shortstop in this game. Okay then. Drew Harder, Shea Lingo Ears, Ryan Goins.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Man, that dude looked almost like T.D. Barrett.
Kyle Muller gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny? Now at the plate is Kyle Hale. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Here we go. First at bat, my minor league career. Don't know how good this is going to do. I would need to change the
pitch on the way.
Hey, rookie.
Popped up. Brickman trying to get there.
There you go. Find it.
And the throw to first is in time. One gun.
Out. Damn.
Now at the plate, Kyle Muller, who could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. So next to bat will be Kyle Hale. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. Pulls the string on that one strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find his zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Come on now.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Etherton rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
4-1.
And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Conine is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. And now in the box, Santiago Chavez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kyle Hale. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Count now, a ball and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Shit out of that ball.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Mississippi's out in front. 5 to ball 4. Take the win. 3.
Here we go.
So now to the plate, Kyle Hale. He flew out in his last debut. From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Digging in next, Riley Mahan, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Up next, Hale. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Okay.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So stepping in is Wendell Rijo. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
That's 7-3. We don't need to try to do anything here.
Here it comes on 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. Mississippi leads it 7-3.
Uh-oh. That team's driving. Oh, we still won. He's Blue Water 7-4. Nice.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-5 tonight's final. The Braves took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Muller earns his first win of the season. Luis Madero was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Blue Wahoo,
those things are going slowly now.
No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes.
Go to the next game.
Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Pitching on the mound.
Trey Riley is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's...
Now at the plate here is Kyle Hale. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Kyle Hale.
I don't know when I'm ever going to get my first career home run. I don't know.
Pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford it.
Digging in will be J.J. Bleday. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Oh, yeah, dude, I got the 2-1 home run in the first inning. They got a 4-2 lead now. So the exact opposite game.
1-2.
That's bad.
Short.
I'm hitting the wrong button. Wrong button.
Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Damn. Well.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
Wow. This is what happens in minor leagues, at least. more realistic. What you picks?
So next to hit is Kyle Hale. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hard hit towards center.
That's an out.
Scott is right there, 1 down.
Cody Poteet, that's the dude's name. Wait, this is Prince.
Next to hit, Chris Chinea. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Somebody's up
and the 3-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Oh my God. Here we go.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. But then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
4-4, take your base. Hey now.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Kyle Hale. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched.
That would have been a good hit if I had
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
An itchy trigger finger for that last one to go for it again.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Again.
I was just this pitcher's still in the game.
Here comes another 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Chavez. Throw to first is in time, 1 down. At the plate now is J.J. Bourdais. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
More errors.
Softly hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Pensacolo's out in front.
Supposed to be another error.
So now here is Santiago Chavez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there.
Come on,
man. Good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1.
It's like bad accuracy of my dude. I read that perfectly to get a double play.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kyle Hale. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable.
Now he's
ready to take his hacks again.
Riley Mahan
blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th.
Oh, I definitely come back up again. Okay. Well, maybe a bottom 9. Another defensive opportunity. Damn. Victor Mesa's in the game. This guy's been in like.
Grounded to short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9.
Come back up. Somebody can get on the
Next up is Kyle Hale. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Like fucking 2 errors.
gets ready. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field.
Underneath it again. Come on.
Scott is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Wow, plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher, that's for sure. These hitters look like they knew it was coming as soon as the ball was coming out of the hand. A wild game indeed.
10-6 the final score in this game. Pensacola used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Cody Pote earns his first win of the season. Trey Riley was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases in and 2 away.
Your attention, please.
Yep, 200 average, very good. Like the first year's coming. Crack.
Hard on the ground to short. He's got it.
Come on, come on.
Over to first, and that retires the
side.
So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. Pensacola's out in front here, 4-2. A.J. Puckett will come on in relief.
Almost came back and won.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And tonight's
now that's the realistic results now instead of getting like a hit almost every other at bat. Pretty fun so far. Oh, it just counts the nice. Only had
a double-A
2 hits.
hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Good to know, thanks. Definitely need to hit the batting cages a bit.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double-A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before. That can be a big challenge for a young hitter.
Absolutely, and I think, you know, when you think back to, you know, some of the pitchers that I faced, some of the guys that you face in the big leagues for 5, 6, 10 years, you're thinking, man, I saw him somewhere. Yeah, it was Double-A, because when you see most prospects of any organization, they pretty much go to Double-A.
We're having them bats, 2 hits, 1 RBI, .182 average. Let's see how bad his first year is going to go for him.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone.
For Mississippi, number 27, Hale.
Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
I almost had a perfect swing on that. Oh, we actually won after.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brooks Wilson claims the win out of the pen, his first.
13 runners left on.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Mississippi Braves and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
I've only had 2 hits in my minor league career, starting off so really slow.
Lester Vesperis will be on the bump for Game 2. Stepping up is Connor Scott. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
The center fielder,
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Hey, they come into Game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in Game 2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. And stepping in, Griffin Conine. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. In there, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think of it.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Riley Mahan.
The second baseman.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Wow. Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So now to the plate, Corey Bird. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Stop. He has 333 batting. He's actually going to try to swing on me.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
I don't even know how you hit it like that. Like almost jammed it.
Into the box now, Stephen Haas. He'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center field as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Next, here is number 9, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. No balls and a strike to count. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Yeah,
there goes the runner. Ripped toward the gap in right.
Oh, what a hit. Oh, my God. He must have already.
Got it. 2-2.
As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Sometimes when they
that will drive
hit
a
on
pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in a count. Instead of making him chase it something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over.
Oh, here it comes.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Kyle Hale.
The pitcher, Kyle.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
This is 3 contact right, 40 power, 60 vision.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down.
See, now it's giving plus vision this time. Try getting these fouls.
1-2.
I'm just swinging at him and add more pitches. Probably could have got a ball, but.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center.
Perfect.
It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Eventually, I'll get good wood on the ball.
Stepping in next, Mackenzie Panay, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
The pitcher that gave me this. It's funny how he just random get a jacket.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he got him.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Hold the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
As soon as he releases the ball, I might just go for it.
Hold up here, hold up here.
Leiter in there for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
They're telling me to hold up and everything.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Lester Vesperis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming, here it is. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Is he a leadoff man? I thought.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
For the inning.
This one's down to third.
I was like, leadoff man.
And there's one away. Next to hit is Connor Scott, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Change it this time.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Clean
will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now to bat, Griffin Conine. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. On the first pitch of the inning is lined in the left field, a leadoff single. In now, Riley Mahan. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for
when all the pitches are gone.
Finally, that's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
1-1 to count.
Just double A.
That's lifted the other way out to left.
Can't throw a bunch of guys hitting a lot of home runs.
Settle under it to make the play for the first out.
Don't throw your arm out,
dude. Head back to first. Next up, Corey Bird. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hale. He doubled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Come on,
behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh my God, that is not sending. That was like 20 miles per hour, dude.
Nothing doing here this half. Full half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Now to the plate, Stephen Haas.
Like insanely
for 1 thus far. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
At least my guy has some good fielding reaction. Arizona missed that one up.
Now it'll be number 9. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
They're treating me like Shield Otani.
There, and he's in command, 0-2.
The fucking hitter in him.
Feels like he's just on
pitcher.
Cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the type one. You kind of get the feeling like
Otani,
the next team that scores is going to win this one.
So here is Santiago Chavez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1
Honestly,
in the ball game.
I should have went to the American
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Boy, would do a lot better than this. Could you be a designated hitter?
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful.
I don't have to worry about being on defense.
And strike 3 called.
I think that was
definitely
a ball.
Be kidding me with the side retired. So nothing happening this time around. And now Lester Vizardalchemist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
There's 3 hits they
just
just
keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Energy's going down.
The windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Reined in.
We got 6 feet.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Is that the pitcher again?
So the lineup flips over.
I think the next time I come up with bat, they're going to take me out.
Down looking in his
wow,
last trip to the plate. To short.
Hit through 9.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Hit through 9 was negative for that.
Next to dig in, Devin Hairston. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Now a fastball swung on, missed, and that is out number 3. Pretty painless half of the inning all told.
I'm building up a little
7th inning coming up. Mississippi's out in front, 2-1.
Oh, I might be taken out of the game right here. Nope, he's still.
Next, it'll be Kyle Hale. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
Batting average at least a 250. Jesus.
First pitch on the way.
That was a good fucking thing to swing at.
Strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score.
2 outs.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
Swinging motion.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Griffin Conine.
No, you're only down 1 right here.
I feel like I'm fucking
exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of.
You know, I chose Ron and Kuna, but the way I'm batting, I feel like I'm fucking
plus.
And what's that fucking Japanese
all over the plate? It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Lifted down the line in left, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball.
Same exact spot. The fuck, dude?
Here's another 0-2.
That's the ball. Oh, I was hoping it was going to go for
that's
that.
A nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say,
come on,
no fake pitch.
The count now at 2-2.
You're in the minors, dude.
The pitch.
You know discipline.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now a ball rolls softly to second, right to him. And that's the first out.
Probably only have like 40 discipline. That's a kind of a bullshit
be the
bat.
4-hole hitter, Riley Mahan. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Out in
This
front of it,
definitely got me in the last inning. My energy is
bases
so
are empty,
low.
1 man out. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat.
Come on,
he looks
man.
really sharp so far to start the 7th.
First hit they got in like 4 innings at least.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous.
Oh, you gonna take me out now?
Right there. Pitch right down the middle.
Thank
He's
God.
lucky he's getting this ball back.
Hopefully the pitcher coming in ain't gonna line
Now
the
time
score.
called here is here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Follow me
So
allowed
he'll
like 3
depart with
hits
the
in 1
lead
run.
and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door.
Man.
That's his first save of the season.
Really?
It certainly won't be his last.
I hate seeing this shit right here.
The final score tonight.
all that
came through late, taking the lead 8th to secure the victory. Tyler Stevens claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jake Fishman
looks like they allowed that run instead of
his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasquez. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshow.com.
For Mississippi, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Well, that's all I got time for today, or at least for now. Might put the stream some more of this later, but hope we all enjoyed the first episode of this. So far, so good. It's not so dominating like it normally has been for me. If it was more realistic besides our last game, but I'll have a good day. Again, I might stream some more later. I don't know. Depends on how I feel.